Welcome to this explainer. Okay, so did you know the tools keeping our digital world safe right now might be basically obsolete in just a few short years? Crazy, right? We are standing on the very edge of a totally new era of network safety. But look, instead of seeing this shifting landscape as some unavoidable disaster, I want us to treat it like a really exciting call to adventure. Today, we're mapping out this completely wild new frontier of cybersecurity. We'll look at the imminent tech threats headed our way, sure, but more importantly, we're going to break down the modern defensive strategies we've got to actually fight back.
Okay, let's dive right into this. I want you to really think about it for a second. Is your digital self ready for the future? Because the reality is, the rules of the game are absolutely changing. The systems and habits that kept all our data safe 5 years ago, or honestly, even last year, they are rapidly becoming outdated. To truly protect ourselves moving forward, we've got to understand exactly what is coming over the horizon and, figure it out how to prep for it.
So let's get into Section 1, the next cyber frontier.
As we step into this new territory, we have to acknowledge that the cybersecurity landscape is just evolving faster than ever before. And this brilliantly illustrates our entire landscape right now. It is a landscape of extremes. On the left, you've got these genuinely daunting future threats: AI-enhanced attacks, quantum threats, huge supply chain risks, deepfakes, the whole shebang. Sounds pretty overwhelming, I know. But here is the cool part. For every single one of those emerging threats, there is an empowering, modern defense waiting on the right. We're meeting these dangers head-on with concepts like zero-trust architecture, post-quantum cryptography, continuous learning, and some really amazing new cybersecurity career paths.
Which brings us to Section 2, AI and quantum threats. Let's take a closer look at those specific dangers so we know exactly what we are up against. The irony here is that the exact same technologies driving all this global innovation are the ones creating highly sophisticated new threat vectors. Take AI, for example. We all know it's not just writing emails or summarizing documents anymore, right? It's literally automating cyber attacks at superhuman speeds with total, ruthless precision. Then you've got supply chain risks, where just one tiny weak link, like a single compromised software update, can take down thousands of connected companies all at once. And deepfakes? Well, they're basically eroding our entire baseline of trust. It is getting unbelievably hard to verify who, or even what, is actually real.
But so, the absolute crucial point here is this: quantum computing threatens to render current encryption methods totally obsolete. I want you to let the weight of that sink in for a second. Think of our current encryption like this massive, impossibly complex maze that would take traditional computers thousands of years to solve. Well, a quantum computer has the potential to essentially just hover right above that maze and spot the exit instantly. There's no way around it. The very mathematical foundation of our network safety, the encryption guarding your bank accounts, your private messages, the entire global infrastructure, it is all at risk.
All right, let's pivot to Section 3, the zero trust defense. Now that we've got a handle on the gravity of these problems, let's move away from the anxiety of those threats and look at how this builds our actual defense. We need actionable solutions, and zero trust architecture is exactly what it sounds like. It used to be that if you made it through the front door of a company's network, the system pretty much just trusted you. Yet not anymore. Zero trust is basically like placing a hypervigilant security bouncer at every single interior door inside the building. It assumes zero inherent trust based on where you are in the network. So whether you're sitting in the main office or logging in from a coffee shop halfway across the globe, everything is verified every single time. And to tackle that massive quantum threat we just talked about, we have post-quantum cryptography. Now, you might be wondering, if quantum computers aren't even fully operational yet, why on earth do we need to worry about this today? Well, here's the scary part. Hackers are currently stealing encrypted data and just hoarding it. They're playing this game called Harvest Now, Decrypt Later, literally just waiting for the day quantum computers are powerful enough to crack it open. That is exactly why the cybersecurity world is actively rolling out these quantum-safe methods right now. It is an absolute necessity to replace obsolete methods and implement these defenses immediately to ensure long-term data integrity.
Let's bring it all together in Section 4, becoming a digital guardian.
Now, what's really interesting about this is where you actually fit into the picture. Because the truth is, this massive technological shift isn't some huge disaster. It's honestly the foundation for some incredibly innovative opportunities. The future of digital safety demands skilled digital guardians. I just absolutely love that phrasing. It is the ultimate call to action. It's a great reminder that cybersecurity is not just about software and algorithms, It's about the human element. This field is exploding right now, and it desperately needs people who truly understand these evolving threats.
Stepping up into this guardian role is a bit of a structured journey, but it's totally doable. Step 1, you've got to commit to continuous education and learning. The landscape shifts literally every day, so your knowledge has to keep pace.
Step 2, practice what you preach. Actually adopt and implement these new security measures yourself. Start bringing concepts like zero trust into your own daily digital habits. And finally, step 3, explore all these diverse cybersecurity careers opening up. By staying vigilant and adapting, you aren't just locking down your own data, you are essentially future-proofing your entire career in one of the absolute most vital fields of our time.
We have covered a whole lot of ground in this explainer today, from the crazy superhuman speed of AI automated attacks to the absolute necessity of post-quantum cryptography. But the most important piece of the puzzle is what you do next. So I'm going to leave you with this. What will be your very first step toward continuous vigilance? The frontier is wide open, folks, and the digital world really needs its guardians. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I will catch you next time as we keep breaking down the complex world around us.